Hi, so today we are going to discuss an easy but very important concept, that is how to determine if the relationship is linear or exponential. This can be easily done by examining the change in quantity between successive time periods. We'll just look at an example to understand what we mean by this change in quantity. So important thing to remember is if the difference is constant in that change, then it is a linear relationship, and if the ratio of that change is constant, then it is an exponential relationship. So this is the only main important thing which we need to remember regarding the exponential relationships and linear relationships. Now let's look at the question and understand how it is done. Remember, linear is when difference is constant and exponential is when ratio is constant. So every month Jamal adds two new books to his library. Every month he is adding two new books to his library. Which of the following type of functions best models the number of books in Jamal's library as a function of time? So what we need to identify is we need to identify if that it is a linear uh, relationship or an exponential relationship. So how do we decide whether it is an increasing or decreasing? So it's pretty simple, right? Because if he's adding two new books every month, then it's always increasing. The number of books are always increasing, and if the number of books are always increasing, so the function is always increasing. So option B is wrong and option D is wrong. So we just need to identify whether it is a linear function or an exponential function. To understand this, remember, if the difference is constant, it is a linear function. So what we do is we check at the end of one month, at the end of first month, what are the number of books that Jamal added? 2. Similarly, at the end of second month, what are the number of books Jamal add? He adds two more books. So 2 plus 2 will be equal to 4. And at the end of third month, the number of books would become 4 plus 2, right? Because he is adding two books every month. So 6 books. So what we notice is that difference between 4 and 2 is 2. Difference between 6 and 4 is 2. So the difference here is constant, right? So what we can infer from is that it is a linear relationship. So option A is the correct answer here. For it to be an exponential relationship, what would have been the case? That 4 by 2 should have been equal to 6 by 4, but as we can see that this is not equal, hence this is not an exponential relationship, and we can clearly identify just from this simple method whether the relationship is linear or exponential. If you have any doubts regarding this problem or any SAT maths question, do post them in the comment section below. Thank you.